Hello, everybody. 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 Is anybody there? Check, check. Check, check. 1 2 1 2. Is anybody out there? Says I'm streaming. Oh, here we go. Everybody. Everybody. What's up, Ant Factory? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? How you doing, Ant Factory? You doing good? Micah! What's up? What's up, Micah? You alright? Trash Man. Trash, you got swag. Hey, congratulations to Trash and Kuro for winning our last challenge, our last remix. I guess technically not a remix, but certainly beat battle challenge in the Discord. They did a great job. Check this out, y'all. We have 31 hours left in this Splice/me remix contest. You have 31 hours to complete and submit your remix. Wow. You knew it was gonna be tight, y'all. I warned you. But it's coming. Got tomorrow at 11:59 EST is the deadline here. So check this out. We got 21 submissions so far. Not that many. So even if you just submit complete trash, you still have a decent chance of winning. I mean, you're up against people like F Cuckboy, for crying out loud. You know, I think you could show this cuck who's boss. You could cuck this Cuckboy. You also got Небесная страсть. Небесная страсть. I don't know what that means. Quiet Wyatt. I mean, you could shout him down for sure. Let's see who else we got here. Lazy Bird. Damon Kex. Okay, we got Exit K. Hell yeah. And DVN3. I remember him. Those are some familiar names here. We got one last person. Flol911. Yeah, none of these other people I fucking know. Maybe they're all from Splice's server. Yeah. Yeah, get it all done tonight, fellas. You know, I mean, yeah. Don't let F Cuckboy win. That's what I'm asking. And plus, even if you're not the top one, we got 3 prizes, right? $750, $500, and $250 US. Just make sure that when you submit, it's a SoundCloud link and that it's downloadable, because we're going to be taking the top 3 submissions and using them for the second part of the contest for the top line people. Yeah, Exit K submitted. I'm surprised. I hear he's been kind of MIA recently. Yeah. Yeah, if Cuckboy up and coming, says Jed. Jed still hasn't submitted. Come on, Jed. Just make sure it's not over 3 minutes. Make sure it's got plenty of room for vocals. Official rules, you can read those, of course. Yeah, if you guys have any questions on that, I'm all ears, baby. I'm all ears. This is your time to shine. You have 31 hours, Will. 31 hours to submit. Okay? 31 hours. It's not that much time. Don't sleep. I mean, it's a lot of time if you don't sleep, actually. So just stay up all night. You know, Neandra gave me $5. Look, you can 50 times your investment here, Neandra, if you just get third place here. So just submit something. I mean, I really appreciate the money. Don't get me wrong. That's going to go to my next pumpkin spice latte, 100%. But yeah, I mean, certainly you can bribe me. That's one strategy for winning. I'm not saying that's off the table. I'm 100% probable. I have no remaining moral character. I mean, I'm a fucking YouTuber, for Christ's sake. I'm one step above vlogger, but not even that much higher. And we all know where vloggers stand on the moral totem pole. It's fucking rock bottom there. Yeah, so Dot, to answer your question, no vocals for this first part of the contest. If you want to do vocals, please submit something for the second part. That's going to be all top line. Vocals, you could sing, scream, rap, cry, whisper. You could do some ASMR. ASMR shit. You would talk like this. You could do some of that. So, and if you succeed in doing some sick ASMR in the second half, you get $1,000. So, fuck it. Yeah, take some Adderall, meth. I don't care. Just stay up all night, 31 hours. It's not that long. And you come up with a sick remix at the end. Money talks. Yeah, I hope so. I mean, think of it as another stimulus check from Uncle Joe. Uncle Joe Biden. But yeah, if you guys have any other questions, after that, oh, by the way, you guys, if you submit, you have to vote for 3 other people to be eligible to win. You must vote for 3 other entries to be eligible to win. Right here. And you have to have a SoundCloud account. We're only accepting SoundCloud submissions. And you have to have an active Splice subscription. You guys are smart. You probably already all have Splice. No problem. Just make sure you still got it. Yeah, exactly, Will. See, everybody listen to what Will has to say. I'll probably implement some underbelly techniques and soar to the top. 100% you will. 100%. These nuchas? Pussy Slayer? Look, with a name like that, I mean, you might even beat Cuckboy right here. Pussy Slayer, I don't know what your MO is, but yeah, submit, bro. Yeah. Cool. Well, I think that's about it. If you guys have any more questions on that, just let me know. Cool. All right. So let's check out the row zone in case there's anything there. I doubt there will be. Yep. It's blank. So in that case, I'm going to start mixing on my song. And the thing about mixing is that it's extremely boring. So we'll have plenty of time to chat. Now, what the fuck just happened here? Why are my stems not appearing? What the fuck? So it looks like I might need to re-export this. Yeah, because it looks like I had soloed out the chime. All right. Let's go back to the project file. So other important news, people. I've completed another album. So all I need to do is mix it now. Dot asks a question. Is there too short a limit? Well, yes. If you put too short on your track, and you blow the whistle, you are immediately disqualified. But in all seriousness, no, there's no too short of a submission. It's just, come on. If you submit, a 25-second submission, if it's the fucking dopest 25 seconds I've ever heard, yeah, 100%. But, something sizable, something, meaty for us to bite into, 2 minutes plus, that would be great. Will I get a secret dirty pic of Uncle Joe if I win? Says Truist, right? We'll see what we can do. Uncle Joe's libido comes and goes. You could probably check out his OnlyFans. I'm sure he has that. But I'll see what I can do. Where does it say we have to have a Splice subscription? It's in the rules. Yeah, it's in the rules. Yeah, you have to have an active Splice subscription. Although, if you want, you can type in promo code Underbelly for 1 month free of Splice. So if you type that in, you get a month free. You don't have to pay anything. Mike Rossi, what if I get a Too Short verse on the remix? Shit, if it's Too Short himself, we'll make an exception. I think that'll be fine. Okay, so it looks like the reason why only that got exported is because I had fucking soloed out the chime. Real smart of me. Okay, so we're gonna export these stems while I talk. I hope my computer doesn't crash while I do this. All right, let me give myself. So these are my export settings. I do normalize on, encode PCM on. Everything else is off. All right, so now you guys can probably see all my secret files. Cool. Let's type that in. Replace. Okie dokie. Okay, other question. Next question. Through Zero says, what counts as having space for vocals? I mix mine and around an acapella, but I feel like it still gets cluttered. Obviously, we don't have creative choice on where the singer puts their vocals, right? Yeah, so you don't have creative choice because it's just another person. If it feels cluttered, even with the acapella, I don't know what you got in there, but just try taking more shit out. Generally singers like really simple, straightforward, clean arrangements. So that's really what we're looking for here. I talk in the video about having really clear sections, very clear 8-bar, 16-bar verse, 8-bar pre-chorus, 8-bar chorus, so on and so forth. Okay. Oh, another question for mixing. Ayo Kikando says, when exporting stems, do you include automation or just the audio stems? So, I pretty much include everything. Yeah, because I'm pretty happy with the sounds here. I just need to make sure all the levels are right, blah, blah, blah. But if I'm going through these tracks and I'm noticing that I put like 20 OTTs on something and it's just way too much, yeah, I would take, I would probably take some of those OTTs off. Not all, but certainly some of them. Beat Mo asks, are you going to pick 10 qualified live? No. So after the submission window closes tomorrow night, you guys, will have the chance to vote on the top 10. And that'll all happen through the beatbattle.app website. So you guys will pick the top 10. And from those, I pick the top 3. So you do have a say in who gets selected. Let me link to the Beat Battle page so you guys can join. And the password to submit is, what is the fucking password to submit? Road trip. Password to submit is road trip. Yeah. Let's actually refresh. I'm curious. Did anybody hear my call? Are there any more submissions after I started streaming? Nope, not yet. Forever 21. Yeah, so you guys will vote on each other. In fact, artists have to vote on 3 other submissions to be eligible to win. So it is truly power to the people. Okay, back to talking about my mixdown process. So I normalize everything. So what that means is everything gets as loud as possible without clipping. And that makes all the waveforms nice and big. It totally fucks up all the relative volumes, but you know what? I live life on the edge, bareback. Cool. I'm so swamped with work I couldn't finish. Hey, Lamb, don't worry about it. You still have 31 hours. Well, maybe a little less at this point. You have about 31 hours. Just take some Adderalls, you know, put in some work here. It's no problem. You can shit something out. Just download a couple splice loops, put them on top of my stems. It's easy. Does anybody have any questions about working with the stems? You guys know that Jason Sherman says, imagine winning the beat battle and then winning the vocalist battle. Yeah, so about that. It's not against the rules for you to submit a beat in the first half of the contest and submit your own top line over your own beat in the second half of the contest. That's totally cool. But I think it's a little whack. I would much rather hear you rap over somebody else's beat, for example, because then it's, it's a collaborative process. Of course, you know how to rap over your own shit. You've already done that a million times, I'm sure, Jason. Yeah. So we just want to encourage the spirit of collaboration here. Vocals must be yours. Yeah. You can't just fucking slap a fucking Splice acapella over the top and call that your vocals, and a Billie Eilish acapella over the top and call it a day. Yeah, it's got to be your vocals. Ever and Wah asks, stems are the individual tracks inside of the project. Yep. Yes, they are. So look at that. We're getting there. What it's going to do now is normalize all the stems individually so that everything's nice and loud. But yeah, it's an extremely fun process. Thrucio says, the drop of my remix is literally just a recreated version of the original. That's totally cool, bro. Totally cool. Yeah, no problem. It's not a dumb question. There are no dumb questions here, except, no, I can't even think of one. See? All right. Vinicius Davi asks, hey, I have a question. Is there a specific reason to use 44.1 kilohertz sample rate? The short answer is that it's just the standard everywhere. All streaming services are 44.1. Pandora, Apple Music, Spotify, etc. I think CDs are 44.1. The only place that doesn't do 44.1 is video, TV, movies, and such. Those are 48 kilohertz. So if you're doing something for a movie or just a piece of imagery or film, 48 is the standard. But yeah, since this is just standard shit music, 44.1 is what we do. Apparently you get higher quality if you go higher sample rate. My aging ears cannot tell the difference. So I just use the standard, but But great question, Vinicius. Can I upload my remix to YouTube as well, just for me and my channel? Yeah, absolutely. You can do whatever you want with your remix. You could burn it to vinyl. You could etch it into a piece of wood and play that. You can put it on a Betamax tape, Laserdisc, MySpace. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with using 48K. No problemo, brother. It's just it gets downsample as soon as you put it on Spotify or whatever. So I think also 48K takes slightly more space on your hard drive, and my hard drive is fucking minuscule, so that's why I do 44.1. Yeah, make a cassette. Why not? Tell your grandma. Liking the new reverb effects. Are you talking about hybrid reverb? Hybrid reverb is dope, man. It's really sick. Yeah. So this is definitely the most fun part of producing. It's exporting. Tron says, I saw an interview where you mentioned Robert Glasper. Do you also listen to Tigran Hamasyan? No, I actually haven't heard of those people. I'll check them out, though. Are they jazz people? Nice head, bro. Hey, thank you. It's a big one, I know. Very large head, but mostly full of hot gas and delusions of grandeur. But thank you. You got a new reverb because you bought a new guitar amp. That's fucking awesome, man. Is it like a combo? I guess it's pretty standard for reverb to come with guitar amps, huh? I use a lot of fake guitar on this new record, but yeah, I can't play real guitar, so I also use fake amps. Fake everything, really. What is in that bottle? Wouldn't you like to know, 64-bit? That's another thing. I'm only exporting this at 16-bit. So I'm fully 4 times below your level. Tigran Hamasyan is influenced by Meshuggah. Hell yeah, bro. Meshuggah is an influence on this album that I'm gonna mix. That's fucking sick. Meshuggah is a great band. Do you make one-on-one consultation? I sure do. You can sign up on my website, yousuckatproducing.com, for private lessons. Let me plug that. There you go. When people mix their songs to like -4 LUFS, is their master track for sure clipping, or is there a way of going that loud without clipping? There is a way of going that loud without clipping. I mean, you're going to crank the limiter pretty hard. Probably going to introduce some other distortion, but yeah, totally. You can, as long as you set your limiter below 0 dB, you're not going to clip. Yeah. You listen to Periphery? No. I don't, but I think I've heard their music. Fake guitar in your John Hughes track the other day sounded authentic to me, speaking as a guitar player. Wow. Kevin, thank you very much. Fooled even the pros here. That's sick. 64 Custom Fender Deluxe Reverb. Wow. More expensive than your car. Fuck, man. Yeah, I don't think I've ever shelled out that much for a piece of gear. I think the most expensive piece of gear I got were my monitors. Those were like maybe $600. Pretty pricey still, but goddamn. Yeah. I'm probably going to get the new MacBook though for like $2,000. After I finish this album, I don't want to like get 90% there, then switch to a new MacBook, and then boom, all my plugins fucking broke. That would suck. Yeah. Guys gonna get any new plugins for Black Friday? I know that's a little ways off. I'm just trying to kill time. Oh, look at that. What about Ableton? Yeah, I guess I did buy Live Suite. Live Suite is like $800, right? Yeah, that's a good point. Cool. Let's go here. Ableton Plus Push if there's a Black Friday deal. Yeah, you should, man. Kush audio subscription. What's that? Getting blazed? You getting sounds of other people smoking weed? The Hans Zimmer thing for Ableton? What's that? Talking about Zebra? Waldorf Pulse Editor. Addictive Drums 2, Best Cop. Yeah, I think, honestly, the drum booth inside of Ableton, which is free, sounds pretty fucking dope. Have I ever tried Reaper? No, I've not. I've worked with students who use it. It looks pretty sick. It's free. I mean, I'm pretty much Ableton until I die, but Reaper's pretty dope. UBK Happy Fun Time Hour. Huh. Ableton versus FL Studio. What do you think I'm going to say, 64-bit? Which camp do you think I fall in for those two? Have you tried a Carolina Reaper? You talking about those super hot peppers, right? Nah, dude. Sriracha is about as hot as I'll go. Sriracha and Tabasco Chipotle flavor, which if you haven't tried the Chipotle flavor, is so much better than normal Tabasco. Normal Tabasco sucks fucking dick. It's just like vague, like very lightly spicy vinegar. Chipotle Tabasco, on the other hand, whew, beautiful. Underbelly only uses Pro Tools. That's a very, very good point, Danny. What do I think about Brockhampton's production? Never heard Brockhampton, I don't think. Shit, this was the wrong project that I just opened. God damn. I was like, why is this fucking taking so long? This project should be empty. Let's try that again. Open recent set. Here we go. This should be faster though. This next project, I'm hoping. Yeah, is that a good podcast? Underbelly had too much kush. Probably when I was a teenager, yeah. Probably did some lasting brain damage. But what, fuck it. All right, did that work? Okay, here we go. Waveforms are coming in. We're looking good. We're looking good, fellas. All right. All right. Let's highlight all these. Let's put the tracks down to minus infinity. And maybe we'll start color coding a little bit. How about that? So I'll make the track titles a little bit longer. And then all my drum sounds, in fact, all my acoustic drum sounds, which start with A, I'm going to color orange. So let's right click. Oops. Let's color these orange. And you can hit assign track color to clips, and then voila, look at that. It's so pretty. And then maybe all my electronic drums, I color a slightly different shade of orange. Hell yeah. And then, yep, let's get, this is a drum sound. This is a drum sound. I think that's about it. Okay, cool. Let's color these a slightly different shade of orange. This is also my favorite part about mixing, coloring stuff. So much fun to color stuff. It's like a little coloring book, except you don't have to actually draw anything. What monitors did you get? I got Atom T7V. I've heard really good things about the Atom ones, man. I hear they can be pretty damn expensive. I have the Yamaha HS8s. Those are pretty standard. That's why I got them. But they're great, man. I fucking love them, especially if you use SonarWorks. Speaking of which, let's actually put SonarWorks on this project so I know what I'm listening to. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys have heard of SonarWorks, but basically it corrects for the EQ curve of your headphones or speakers. So like if I take this off, this is the original curve of my headphones. So there's like fucking no bass. If I take this on, it's beautiful. Yeah, so Sonarworks is a fucking lifesaver. When you stem every single track, what about the group that has plugins on it? It will stem as individual tracks? Yeah, so I ungroup as much as I can to avoid duplicates. Because you're right, that does get annoying. All right, let's put the drums to the top. And my basses are always going to be blue. So I'm going to take bass chops there. Blake snare. Okay, bass chops. Cap bass. Any other basses? Drop bass. Here we go. These are basses, these gun sounds. So let me put those next to all the other basses. Isn't this great? There's absolutely no listening involved. It's just coloring and organizing shit. Yeah, this definitely appeals to the Marie Kondo kind of part of my brain. Okay, so this all this stuff like the Blake snare, the shoe, the impact, those are all like ornaments. Ornaments are colored pink. Is it okay if my remix is just one verse and chorus? You know what, Shub? If it's dope, I'll have it. I'll take you. If it's, no problem. I'd rather be one sick verse and one sick chorus than two shitty verses and two shitty choruses. So it's all good, brother. Okay. So these are going to be melodic instruments. Those I like to color. Actually, yeah, let's color these like purple. Lavender. And then all my guitars, let's have the guitars be green. Yeah, sick. Again, these will be, so glass, that's Foley, pink. Let's take it to the pink section. Look, it's already starting to look pretty nice. Main bass layer. Okay. So these main guitars. This is all actually part of the guitars, so I'm going to color code these. Okay, noise bass, neuro chops, that all sounds like bass to me. So we'll make it blue. Nice. What do I think about Oksami workflow? Who's Oksami? Should I know about this person? Okay. Perk, hi-hats. It's probably all electronic drums. So let's bring them here. These are probably all effects. So I'm going to pink them up. Up they go. Cool. Looking pretty nice so far. Hi-hats. Perks. Okay. Orange. Juno chords, pads, break. Let's add this to the drums. Yeah. Definitely this is the tedious part, but we'll get through it, I promise. Have you heard of FX plugin Exorg Double Plus Bus Boost Bass Boostinator 350? I'm thinking about... Train Man, you're funny. I appreciate that. This producing stuff can get so serious, All right. Let's make all this stuff purple. Or excuse me, that was the wrong. This is magenta. Fucking blind. Let's put all this stuff here. Why do I have to be Mr. Pink? Mr. Pink is a very manly color. Back in the 1700s, pink was like the manliest shit you could wear. Okay. Picked bass. I'm assuming this is bass. Let's add it here. Git chords. Phase git. Okay. Piano chords, piano lead. Okay. All the pianos I'll do. Yellow. Sick. Guitars. Guitars we'll do here. And in fact, picked bass I think is going to be part of that. So where did I put that? Here we go. We're almost there, people. This is a big project. Okay. If we use audio tracks instead of drum rack for our drums in the remix, will we be shot? You know, normally if it was entirely up to me, yes, but unfortunately I have a corporate sponsor with this one that sort of frowns upon murder. So, you know, I'll let it slide, but only because Splice is sponsoring this. And full disclosure, they did not give me any money for this. I'm doing this purely for the publicity. So they are fronting the money for the contest, the prizes though. I do appreciate that. Again, not money in my pocket, but yours. That is if you do submit. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this squelch in here. Get that nice squelch. This is a really important sound. Bloody corporate overlords ruining all the fun. I know, right? We should like Squid Game this shit. Yeah, by entering the contest, it's gonna be like fucking Squid Game. You guys down for that? That's what you signed up for. It's in the contract. Okay, we're almost done. I promise. Then we get to the equally fun part of actually mixing this thing, which is not going to be fun. So many fucking tracks. God damn. All right, last one. Tambo. That's a drum sound, tambourine, right? So let's add it to here. Cool. All right. Here's what we're going to do now. We're going to take all this shit and have the stuff that starts earliest at the top and the stuff that starts later at the bottom. This makes it even cleaner to see. Again, this is the Marie Kondo part of my brain. Okay. Where's my... Okay, whatever. And then this is going to be here. These two are going to go up top. Squelch. Noise bass. Eli Gunn. All right. That's pretty good. Next up, we got all these pads and such. Bell. Chime. Swag. Can't believe you guys are watching this. This is so fucking boring. When submitting, I put my SoundCloud link in both the SE section as well as in the download section. Is that a big problem? I only realized after. You know, I don't know. We want the download so that we get a high quality download of your project or track if it happens to win, so that we can send it out to the top line people. So if you just enable downloads on your SoundCloud link, so it just says downloads at the bottom, then you're good to go. No problem. I got you, bro. Okay. We're almost there. Sweet. I'm actually just doing this so I can procrastinate on actually mixing this thing. Okay, here we go. I can't procrastinate anymore. We're good. So I'm just going to loop. Let's loop the middle. I'll do that part first, because that's kind of the drop. All right. I always start with the kick. So let's get the kick going. Let me see if you guys can hear that. Should be able to. All right. Sounds amazing, right? Let's get the snare. Hell yeah. Let's go to this part so there's more stuff going on. I guess there's no kick anymore. Nice. Okay, let's get these glitches going. Might just notice I'm kind of hitting -12 for a lot of these. That's an arbitrary value. There's no significance to it. It's just well enough below 0 so that once I do bring everything in, there's no risk of clipping. Okay. This has a lot of low end, so I'm going to cut it. Let's do that. It's also loud. I'm going to turn it down. Still too loud. Awesome. Oh yeah, the other thing about this song is that it's like in 5/4 and 7/4 or whatever. So sound is a little harsh. I'm gonna put Soothe on it. Doesn't seem to do anything. Let's try it again. No, fuck that. I'll actually mute this because I think there's more important fish to fry up here. Let's get the bass going. Where's the bass? There it is. Cool. Solid. I heard a few people being kind of snarky about the 7/4 time. Yeah, it's pretty nice, man. Being able to write in weird ass fucking time signatures and impress all your snobby musician friends is pretty sick. I mean, I agree for 90% of music it's a useless skill, but when you do have to impress your homies, it's pretty nice. What's on this track? Ah, nice little noise bass. Is there some crunch I need to get rid of here? Maybe if we go to Soothe. There's like some high frequency shit that I feel like we could get rid of. How do I bypass this? Is there no bypass? Oh, here we go. Okay. It's not doing a whole lot still. There's a little something that it's doing. I'll leave it on. It's a pretty subtle effect. I never feel like Soothe does that much, but whatever. Cool. Let's add these guns. These guns. Now this part's in 4/4. This it's boring ass 4/4, y'all. Cool. That's cool. Let's add some ARPs to this. Where are they? They're up here. This definitely needs some EQ. Pretty harsh again. I wonder if Soothe will do anything here. Not much. Whoa, that's weird. I've never seen it just go away completely. Sounds pretty good. EQ it just in case. Might notice that 99% of the time when I'm EQing stuff, I'm just taking that low end. Cool. Let's take the drum stuff and cut it and just move it to the top with the other drum stuff. And then what I think I will do is just group all the other shit that's not drum stuff and put sidechain on there. Let's get it from E-Kick. So E-Kick is track 12. And just change this EQ thing so I'm just hearing the top end of the kick. That's pretty harsh. Yeah, pretty. Just want a little pump there. Cool. That's sounding pretty good. All right. Is that everything in this section? I think there might be more. I feel like we could add some like chorus to this, make it sound a bit wider. This is a really sick chorus, by the way. It's free. I use it all the time. Yeah, I fuck with odd time signatures too, Ever Inwa. Hey, Twanner. Twanner, where's your submission, bro? You gonna submit? Submit to me. Cool. That's dope. Let's see if we missed anything earlier. So this needs to be a lot louder. I feel like this main sound needs to be louder. Okay, should I just like OTT the shit out of this? Is that what needs to happen? Let's OTT the shit out of this. I think that sounds better. Hey, thank you, Harold. You uploading your remix now, Twanner? That's fucking sick, man. Okay, we need to get the fast Foley in there. Fast and Furious Foley. Let's cut the low end out of this. Turn it up. down a little bit. This needs to be a lot louder. This needs to be a lot louder as well. It's kind of better. Got the low end out of that. Sick. Well, I guess let's go into the next section. Yeah, there's no overlap there, so I'm gonna have to bring in this other shit. Oh, let's get this piano lead in there. It's a pretty sound. Got the low end. Cool. Oh, I made it. Thanks for listening, Nico. We gotta turn this big guitar up. It's another layer on the guitar. Just cutting out a little bit of low end there. Let's hear the transition. I think all this shit is probably too loud. So let's just highlight everything and turn it down a bit. Did that work? No. Nah, fuck it. Should have the sound of me slurping the bottle. Yo, the number of tracks doesn't matter. I know it looks like a lot, but you can make a sick track with 4. You can make a sick song with 4 tracks. Excuse me. So the reason why it sounds like there's a lot of shit missing is because there is a lot of shit missing. Let's add the snare. Let's add another snare. Okay. Then I have to do the acoustic show. We haven't even gotten there. Oh man, it sounds terrible. Let's take this out of the group. Crash. Snare. Huh. Too loud. Okay. Anyways, I'll keep mixing this on my own time, but important thing is, people, we got to get your entries in. All right. This remix contest is now 30 hours away from being done. Here, let me refresh, see if any extra people submitted here. I know Twainer submitted. Thank God. Hello? Shit's broken. Okay, 22. All right, Twainer, you got it in. We're creeping on up now. 22 submissions. All right, guys. Get your submissions in. You got 31 hours. 30 hours probably. 1 day and 6 hours. So yeah, you got 30 hours to submit your shit. Get going. I'm very excited to hear it all, and you guys can vote, and 3 of you will win some sick cash prizes. Woo-hoo, yeah. And if you have any other questions, just DM me on Discord or send me a message on the social media platform of your choice. And I will get back to you shortly. But I'm very excited to hear all your submissions, and thanks again so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And yeah, good luck, everyone. Have a productive rest of your evening. Peace.